Have you ever wondered how real estate agents really make money, and not just from closing deals? Or maybe you're thinking about becoming a real estate agent yourself, but the thought of passing that exam on the first try feels impossible. Well, if so, you're in the right place. In this video, we're going to break down exactly how real estate agents make money, some of which you probably haven't even thought about, and give you the exact steps that you need to pass the real estate exam on your first try. Now, most people think real estate agents only make money when they help people buy or sell their homes. But the truth is, there are actually a lot of ways to make money once you have your license. And some of them don't even require you to be actively working on deals. There's a way to set up passive income streams and collect checks while you sleep. And when it comes to passing your real estate exam, you don't need to drown yourself in textbooks or spend endless hours memorizing facts that you'll never actually use. There's a smarter way to study that gives you the best chance of passing, so you can start making money as a real estate agent sooner rather than later. So let's get into it. How real estate agents make money. Number one, they earn money as a referral agent. So one of the easiest ways to make money as a real estate agent is by becoming a referral agent. This is perfect if you don't want to be actively involved in deals, but you still want to make money in real estate. Here's how it works. Let's say you know someone who's thinking about buying or selling a house. Maybe it's a friend, a family member, or even a casual acquaintance. Instead of taking on the work yourself, you can refer them to another agent. And when the deal closes, you get a cut of the commission. Most referral agreements pay about 25% of the agent's commission. So let's break that down. If the agent that you referred the client to makes a $50,000 commission, you're looking at a $12,500 commission in your pocket for simply passing along a name. Sounds pretty sweet, right? But there's a catch. You need to have a signed referral agreement in place before you pass the client along. Verbal agreements don't count. You want to have a written contract that clearly states the terms of the referral fee. That way there's no confusion when it's time to get paid. The great thing about referral agreements is that you don't have to manage the deal or stay involved in the transaction. You're basically just connecting two people and collecting a check when the deal closes. Once you've built up a solid network of agents and clients, you can start setting up multiple referral streams. And that's money coming in without you having to actively work the deal. Step 2, build a downline for passive income. So let's talk about passive income. This is where real estate gets really interesting. When you first get your license, you'll likely join a brokerage. But the real magic happens when you start building a downline. So a downline is when you recruit other agents to join your brokerage or team, and you get a small percentage of every deal they close. Think of it like building a team. You recruit agents, you mentor them, and when they close deals, you make money. Most brokerages will offer you 5 to 10% of the commission from each deal that your recruits close. Now that might not sound like much at first, but imagine you recruit 5 agents and each of them is closing 2 to 3 deals per month. That's steady money flowing in, even when you're not working on deals yourself. This is how top agents scale their income over time. They're not just working deals, they're building a business. And the more agents that you bring on, the more leverage that you have. So if you're mentoring your team well and they're consistently closing deals, you've basically created a recurring income stream for yourself. The key here is to make sure that you're working with a brokerage that supports downline growth. Some brokerages have better commission splits and more incentives for recruiting than others, so shop around and find one that aligns with your long-term goals. Number 3, get first dibs on investment properties. One of the biggest advantages of having a real estate license is getting early access to new listings. As a licensed agent, you'll often hear about properties before they hit the market. That gives you a huge advantage if you're looking to invest. For example, let's say a property comes up that's priced below market value. You can jump on it before other buyers even know it's available. That gives you the ability to flip it for a profit or turn it into a rental property. And here's the kicker. You'll earn a commission on the deal because you're acting as your own buyer's agent. So let's say you buy a $300,000 house. If the buyer's agent commission is 3%, you've just earned $9,000 in commission, which you can use towards your down payment or closing costs. This is why so many agents end up becoming successful real estate investors. You have access to deals before anyone else, and you can keep more of the profits because you're saving on commission. Number 4, become a broker and build your own team. Once you've gained some experience as an agent, you can level up by becoming a broker. As a broker, you can recruit agents to work under you and you'll get a percentage of every deal that they close. Let's say you have 10 agents working under you. If each agent closes 2 deals per month at an average commission of $10,000 and you're making 10%, that's $20,000 per month in passive income. Now, being a broker also gives you more control over how your business is run. You can create your own culture, offer better training, and attract top agents to your team. It's more work up front, but the long-term payoff can be huge. Number 5, offer real estate consulting and education. If you've built up experience as an agent, you can monetize that knowledge by offering consulting or training services. Agents who are just starting out are always looking for guidance, and they're willing to pay for it. You can start a YouTube channel, create an online course, or even offer one-on-one coaching. You could also write for real estate blogs, contribute to industry publications, or create content about the market. Real estate knowledge is valuable, and people are willing to pay for it. Once you've built a name for yourself, you could even charge for private consulting or coaching sessions. How to pass the real estate exam on your first try. Now, passing the real estate exam doesn't have to be as stressful as it sounds. A lot of people psych themselves out by overloading their study sessions or trying to memorize every tiny detail. But here's the thing. Most of the test comes down to understanding key concepts, not memorizing a textbook cover to cover. If you study the smart way, you can pass on the first try without burning yourself out. Here's how you can approach it strategically. Number one, focus on the big picture. It's tempting to dive headfirst into the details and try to memorize every term and rule that you come across. But that's not an efficient way to study. Instead, start by getting a solid understanding of the big picture. Most real estate exams focus on core topics like property ownership, contracts, real estate law, and fair housing. So start by reviewing the chapter summaries from your courses. Now, summaries distill down the key points and give you a framework to work from. Once you understand the general structure of the test, the smaller details will make more sense and stick better. A good approach here is to create a list of the major topics covered in your course and then go back and review the summaries for each one. That way you're reinforcing the foundational knowledge first before getting into the details. Number two, master the vocabulary and key terms. The real estate exam loves to test your understanding of specific industry terms. You're going to see words like riparian rights, eminent domain, encumbrance, and escrow come up a lot. Flashcards are your best friend here. Make a set for the most common real estate terms and quiz yourself daily. The goal isn't just to memorize definitions. It's to understand how these terms apply in real-world scenarios. For example, if you see a question about a property that borders a river, you need to know that the riparian rights refer to the rights of a property owner to access and use water from a river or stream adjacent to their property. The better you understand the terms and their context, the more confident that you'll feel on the test. And since real estate law can be worded in tricky ways, having that vocabulary down could help you avoid getting tripped up by confusing language. 3. Study in short, consistent sessions. Trying to study for 8 hours straight the day before the exam is a recipe for disaster. Your brain retains information better when you study consistently over time. Instead of cramming, aim for 1 to 2 hours of focused study each day in the weeks leading up to the exam. Break it down like this. Spend the first 30 minutes reviewing vocabulary and flashcards. Spend the next 30 minutes reviewing chapter summaries. Spend the final 30 minutes running through sample questions. Consistency beats intensity every single time. When you study regularly, the material will start to feel more familiar and less overwhelming. Plus, consistent exposure helps you retain information better long term. 4. Focus on why answers are right or wrong. A lot of people make the mistake of simply memorizing the right answers without understanding why they're right. That's a problem because real estate exams are known for tricky wording. When you're working through practice questions, don't just move on once you've answered them. Take the time to read the explanation behind each answer, even the ones you got right. Let's say you miss a question about the difference between a general warranty deed and a special warranty deed. Instead of just noting that you got it wrong, figure out why you got it wrong. What's the difference between the two types of deeds? Why would a seller use one over the other? Understanding the reasoning behind the answer will help you handle those curveball questions that are designed to test whether you really know your stuff or you're just guessing. 5. Simulate the real test. Environment test anxiety is a real thing. And one of the best ways to beat it is by getting comfortable with the test format beforehand. That's where practice exams come in. You want to find a high quality set of practice tests that mirror the actual exam as closely as possible. Ideally, you want access to a large bank of questions with different formats and varying difficulty levels so you get a feel for the types of questions that you'll see on test day. Taking full-length practice exams under timed conditions will also help you build up your mental stamina. Most real estate exams are between 1.5 hours to 3.5 hours long, depending on your state. You don't want to hit the wall halfway through because you've never practiced working under that kind of pressure. 6. Leverage proven exam prep tools. This is where a good test prep program comes in. A high-quality prep prep service gives you access to more practice questions, detailed explanations, and targeted study plans based on your weak areas. Colibri Real Estate offers one of the best prep programs available. They provide access to thousands of practice questions designed to reflect your specific state exam, along with flashcards and study guides. Their program even adapts to the areas where you're struggling, giving you targeted practice to strengthen those weak area spots. And here's the best part. They have a pass or don't pay guarantee. That means if you go through their prep program and you still don't pass the exam, you get your money back. It's honestly one of the best ways to give yourself the highest chance of passing on the first try. So if you're serious about getting your license, then this is the kind of support that makes a real difference. And if you want to check it out, you can get 40% off with the promo Side Hustle Mastery 40. Just hit the link down in the description to get started and use that code at checkout. How to approach exam day. Now, once you've put in the work, you want to walk into test day feeling prepared and confident. So here's how to approach it. Number one, get a good night's sleep. Don't stay up cramming the night before. Your brain works better when you're well rested. Eat a balanced breakfast. You need that brain fuel, so don't skip it. Arrive early. Give yourself plenty of time to get settled and relaxed before the test starts. Pace yourself. Don't rush through the questions. Read them carefully, but don't overthink them either, and trust your preparation. Why this strategy works. So this approach works because it's designed to help you retain information, not just memorize it. When you focus on understanding the material, practice consistently, and you get comfortable with the exam format, you eliminate the guesswork. And with the right prep tools backing you up, you'll walk into that exam room knowing exactly what to expect. No surprises, no stress, just confidence. So if you want to pass your real estate exam on the first try, it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. Build your foundation, lock in the vocabulary, and put in the time on practice questions. And if you want a proven system to follow, Colibri's got you covered. Check out the link in the description and use code SIDEHUSTLEMASTERY40 to save 40% on the exam prep program. Making money as a real estate agent goes way beyond just closing deals. If you set things up right, you could create multiple income streams and start earning money while you sleep. So if you want to get started with Colibri, again, we'll have a link for you down in the description. This is an affiliate link, which means that we earn a small commission when you use it at no extra cost to you. And these commissions really help support the channel and allow us to continue to create free content just like this. So if you end up using it, we thank you so much in advance. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Here on Side Hustle Mastery, we explore a wide range of side hustle ideas, strategies, and tips to help you make extra income. So be sure to subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you here in the next video.